Hello, beloved soul. Welcome to Sacred Echoes 1. I'm so thankful that you found your way here, because this message is not random. You were led here for a reason. The angels have a word for you today, one that carries urgency, clarity, and divine timing. They are saying, don't miss this soulmate opportunity. It's now or never. Take a moment and breathe. Quiet your mind and open your spirit, because what you're about to hear is a message sent straight to your heart. Before we begin, I want you to type in the comments right now, I believe or I receive. These words are powerful. They are your declaration to heaven that you are ready to align with what God is preparing for you. And if this is your first time here, welcome to our growing spiritual family. I invite you to subscribe to Sacred Echoes 1 and click the notification bell so you don't miss another message like this. Each video is prayerfully crafted to help you walk in faith, hear divine guidance, and recognize the signs that heaven is showing you every day. Now, beloved, let's talk about what the angels mean when they say now or never. It's not a threat, it's a wake-up call. God's timing is moving in your life right now, and there's a window opening. It's a divine moment of alignment, an opportunity for love, connection, and destiny that has been years in the making. But this window won't stay open forever. Heaven is saying, the time to act is now. The time to trust is now. The time to step forward is now. Your soulmate, the one your heart has been prepared to meet or reconnect with, is closer than you realize. But here's the truth: fear, doubt, and hesitation can cause us to miss what God has already placed in our path. Proverbs 29:25 warns, fear of man will prove to be a snare, but whoever trusts in the Lord is kept safe. If fear has been whispering, what if this isn't real? What if I get hurt again? What if I'm not ready? Then this is your confirmation that God is telling you not to let those fears block your blessing. There's a stirring in your spirit right now because you can feel it. You can sense that something's shifting. The angels are showing me that this is not coincidence. That person you can't stop thinking about, that unexpected reconnection, that new encounter that feels strangely familiar, this is heaven, orchestrating divine timing. The enemy loves to create confusion when God is creating connection. He plants fear in the moments that require faith. But you are not meant to live in hesitation. 2 Timothy 1:7 reminds us, for God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. The angels are telling you that if you've been praying for a sign about whether to move forward, this is it. Sometimes God gives us opportunities that are time sensitive, not because He's trying to rush us, but because He's teaching us obedience. There are seasons where if we delay, the opportunity passes and the blessing moves on to someone else who is ready. The angels are saying that this soulmate opportunity is one of those moments. It's not about chasing love, it's about recognizing when heaven has positioned you for it. Isaiah 43:19 declares, see, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? That's what this is, a new beginning that's springing up in your life. God is making a way where there was no way. Maybe the two of you were once distant, maybe timing never worked out before, or maybe you've been waiting without seeing results. But the angels are saying that heaven is creating alignment right now. The opportunity may come in a small way, through a message, a meeting, or an unexpected encounter. It may seem ordinary at first, but it carries extraordinary meaning. You'll feel peace, warmth, and familiarity in their presence. That's how you'll know it's guided by God. 1 Corinthians 14:33 tells us, for God is not the author of confusion, but of peace. If you feel calm and at ease when you think of them, if your heart feels at home rather than anxious, then that is your sign. Beloved, the angels are also saying that some of you have already met this soulmate, but fear or pride has created distance. Maybe words were left unsaid, or maybe someone walked away before the connection could grow. Yet even in the separation, the bond never broke. Your spirits still call to one another. Every time you think you've moved on, something brings you back. That's divine connection. It doesn't fade with time because it's tied to purpose, not just emotion. The angels are saying that now is the season of reconnection. Heaven is opening doors that were once shut. What was delayed is now being released. But you must be ready to act when the moment arrives. God can align circumstances, but He won't force your participation. That's why this message is urgent. It's your reminder not to miss what He's been preparing. Think of Ruth in the Bible. She was faithful even when life seemed uncertain. She followed God's guidance and ended up meeting Boaz, her divine partner, at exactly the right time. If Ruth had chosen to stay behind in her comfort zone, she would have missed her destiny. Ruth 2:12 says, "May the Lord repay you for what you have done. May you be richly rewarded by the Lord, the God of Israel, under whose wings you have come to take refuge." Ruth's obedience positioned her for blessing. Your obedience will do the same. Beloved, I sense that for many of you, this opportunity will come disguised as something small. Don't overlook it. Don't dismiss it because it doesn't look the way you expected. The angels are saying that divine love rarely enters dramatically. It often begins gently, quietly, like a whisper before a symphony. But if you are too distracted by your past or your fear, you might not hear it. Matthew 6:33 reminds us, "But seek first the kingdom of God and His righteousness, and all these things will be added unto you." When you align your focus on God, everything meant for you, including love, finds you. That's the key to not missing this moment. You must walk in faith, not fear. Perhaps you've been saying to yourself, "I'll wait until the time feels right, or maybe later, when I'm more prepared." But the angels are whispering, Now is the moment to open your heart, to forgive, to take that step, to answer that message, to say what's been left unsaid. Because if you keep waiting for the perfect moment, it may pass by unnoticed. God's timing is perfect, but it also requires action. James 2:17 says, "Faith by itself, if it is not accompanied by action, is dead." Faith is not just believing, it's responding when God calls you. This soulmate opportunity is your call to move in faith. You may not see the full picture yet, but you don't have to. God only asks you to take the next step. Think of Peter walking on the water in Matthew 14. He didn't wait until the sea was calm. He stepped out in faith while the waves still moved. That's what this moment asks of you, faith that moves despite uncertainty. Beloved, the angels are showing that this connection has been in preparation for a long time. Both you and your soulmate have been walking separate paths of growth, healing, and surrender. Every lesson, every delay, every heartbreak has been leading you to this intersection of destiny. And now heaven is saying, the paths are converging. Don't let this pass you by. You may be afraid of getting hurt again, but the angels want you to know that this love is different. It's not born out of chaos or lust, it's born from divine purpose. God is not bringing you back into something that broke you. He's bringing you into something that will heal you. Isaiah 61:7 promises, instead of your shame, you will receive a double portion, and instead of disgrace, you will rejoice in your inheritance. This connection is part of that inheritance. So how do you prepare? By staying aligned spiritually. Keep your prayer life strong. Keep your heart open. Forgive those who hurt you so that your spirit remains light. Because the energy of bitterness repels what love attracts. The angels say, release the old, because the new is here. You've waited, prayed, and trusted, and now heaven is answering. But it's your responsibility to respond. That person, that opportunity, that divine sign is appearing for a reason. This is your confirmation. Don't second guess it. Don't delay it. When you feel the nudge in your heart to reach out, do it. When you sense that you're supposed to forgive, do it. When you feel prompted to meet someone halfway, trust it. Because sometimes, The miracle only unfolds after you move. The angels are saying that your soulmate is feeling the same pull. They may not understand it yet, but their spirit recognizes you. God is working in their heart too, pushing them toward courage, healing, and readiness. You are both being guided toward the same moment of divine timing. And when it happens, beloved, it will feel natural, effortless, peaceful, right? That's the hallmark of divine connection. You won't have to chase it or question it. You'll just know. So right now, I want you to say it aloud. I trust God's timing. I am ready for what's meant for me. And if you believe that this message is for you, write it in the comments. Blessed and ready. Let heaven see your declaration. Let the angels know that your heart is open, your faith is strong, and your spirit is ready to receive what God has been preparing. Beloved, if this message has resonated with you so far, please take a moment to like this video. It helps others find messages of faith and divine guidance just like this one. And don't forget to subscribe to Sacred Echoes 1 and turn on the notification bell so you never miss another word that heaven has for you. This is your season. This is your divine opportunity. And the angels are saying, the time is now. Beloved soul, take another deep breath with me. Feel it in your heart, that quiet knowing that something big is shifting around you. The angels are whispering even now, gently saying, this is the time you prayed for. You can feel it in your spirit, can't you? That pull, that stirring, that sense that something sacred is unfolding. Heaven is calling you to recognize this divine opportunity that stands before you. The angels are saying clearly, it's now or never, because this is a window of destiny. A doorway that will not stay open forever. For some of you listening, you have felt this person's presence in your heart for so long. You've dreamed of them, prayed for them, asked God to give you clarity about them. You've said, Lord, if this is truly the one, please give me a sign. And beloved, this is your sign. Heaven has heard your prayers, and this message comes as divine confirmation. Sometimes God answers not with thunder or lightning, but with a whisper. This message is that whisper. It's the gentle nudge to say, don't let fear or overthinking cause you to miss what I've prepared. The person that's been on your heart is not there by accident. The pull you feel is not random, it's a divine connection, guided by God Himself. But the angels are saying something very important. You must act. God has brought this opportunity into alignment, but it's your faith that will open the door. This is your moment to trust your spirit over your fear, your faith over your logic. This is not the time to retreat into old patterns of doubt. This is the time to move boldly toward what heaven has prepared. Proverbs 3:5-6 reminds us, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to Him, and He will make your paths straight. You may not understand how everything will unfold, but you don't need to. All you need is faith that the same God who brought you this far will not fail you now. The angels are showing me that some of you are standing in between your past and your promise. You're being called to step away from fear, from the disappointments of yesterday, and walk into what God is doing right now. The past has taught you lessons, but it cannot hold you any longer. Isaiah 43:18-19 says, forget the former things. Do not dwell on the past. See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? Beloved, the word now in that verse is divine timing. Not next year, not next season now. This is a new beginning. This is the moment God has been preparing you for. And the angels are urging you, do not miss this opportunity out of hesitation or fear. Perhaps your soulmate connection hasn't made sense to you. Maybe you've been apart for some time, or maybe you haven't even met them face to face yet, but you feel them. You sense their presence in your spirit, as though their soul is already intertwined with yours. This is how divine connections work. They are spiritual long before they become physical. God plants the seed in your heart first. For many, the fear of rejection, the fear of getting hurt, or the fear of being vulnerable again is what holds you back. But love that comes from God is not meant to break you, it's meant to bless you. 1 John 4:18 says, "There is no fear in love, but perfect love drives out fear, because fear has to do with punishment." This verse reveals something powerful. Fear and love cannot coexist. When God sends love, He also sends the courage to receive it. You may feel as though you're not ready. But beloved, if God is presenting this opportunity now, it means you are ready enough. You've healed enough. You've prayed enough. You've grown enough. The rest will unfold as you take the step of faith. The angels are reminding you that preparation isn't about perfection, it's about alignment. You are aligned now. Sometimes, the opportunity to love and be loved will require you to take a risk, to send the message, to make the call, to forgive, to speak your truth. The angels are saying that the door is open, but you must walk through it. Heaven cannot do the walking for you. This is your act of obedience, your declaration of trust. Think of the story of Abraham. God told him to leave everything familiar and walk toward a promise he couldn't yet see. Abraham didn't have all the answers, he only had faith. And because of his obedience, he walked into blessing. Genesis 12:1-2 says, "The Lord had said to Abram, 'Go from your country, your people and your father's household, to the land I will show you. I will make you into a great nation, and I will bless you.'" The first word in that promise was go. It required movement. And that's exactly what God is asking of you now. Go forward in faith. Your angels are saying that if you've been receiving signs, repeating numbers like 1111 or 222, seeing your soulmate's name, hearing songs that speak to your situation, these are confirmations. Heaven is orchestrating the path for the two of you to meet or reconnect. Every sign is a reminder that divine timing is at work. But here's the truth. Beloved, divine timing doesn't mean endless waiting. It means readiness. And readiness requires movement. If God is nudging you, if you feel that deep pull in your spirit, then the time is now. Not later, not someday. But now. Luke 12:40 reminds us, you also must be ready, because the Son of Man will come at an hour when you do not expect him. The principle of readiness applies not just to spiritual awakening, but also to love and opportunity. When heaven opens a door, it often happens suddenly. You must be spiritually awake to recognize it. The angels are showing me that some of you have been praying for a sign, but when God sends it, you second guess it. You say, maybe it's coincidence. Maybe it's not meant for me. But faith is not about proof, it's about trust. Hebrews 11:1 says, "Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen." This means that your faith itself is the evidence. You don't need to see every detail, you just need to believe that God is guiding you. You may be asking, but what if I step forward and it doesn't work? The angels answer, what if it's the step that changes everything? Fear of failure is one of the enemy's greatest tools, because he knows that if you stay still, you'll never reach what God has already prepared. Your courage is the bridge to your miracle. Beloved, I can feel in my spirit that some of you listening right now are on the edge of this decision. Your angels are standing beside you, encouraging you, whispering peace into your heart. This is not a time for overthinking, it's a time for faith. The same God who placed this love in your life will sustain it. If you choose to walk in obedience, Philippians 1-6 promises, being confident of this, that he who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion. If God started it, he will finish it. That's the assurance you carry. You don't have to fear the unknown because God has already written the ending. This soulmate opportunity is not just about love, it's about destiny. It's about walking into a chapter that God designed to bless you spiritually, emotionally, and even purposefully. The person connected to you is meant to help you grow, to bring balance, to ignite faith in new ways. You will know it's right because it will bring peace, not chaos. It will feel like coming home. Psalm 37:4 says, "Delight yourself in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart." That doesn't mean He grants every wish. It means He shapes your heart so that your desires align with His. The love you're being offered now is part of that divine alignment. The angels are saying this is your moment of clarity. You have prayed for a sign. You have waited for confirmation. And heaven has spoken. The time is now. You are being asked to release fear, release hesitation, and move forward in faith. It may be as simple as saying yes to someone you've been afraid to open up to. It may be reconnecting with someone you never stopped caring about. It may even be preparing your heart for the arrival of someone completely new. Whatever it looks like for you, know this: your faith is the key that unlocks the door. If you can feel your heart racing as you hear these words, that's your spirit responding. That's confirmation that this message is for you. The angels are touching your heart right now, reminding you that God's timing is never accidental. Say it with me now, beloved. I am ready for divine alignment. I am ready to receive what God has prepared for me. And if this resonates in your spirit, write it below in the comments. Blessed and ready. When you declare it out loud, you give heaven permission to move on your behalf. And please, if this message has touched your heart, take a moment to like this video. It helps this word reach others who need it right now. Subscribe to Sacred Echoes 1 and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the next message the angels bring to you. Beloved, this is not the end of your story, it's the turning point. Stay with me, because in the next part, we'll go even deeper into how to recognize the signs that this soulmate opportunity is truly from God, how the angels confirm readiness in both hearts, and how to step into this love with courage and faith. Heaven is saying it again. The time is now. Don't miss this moment. Beloved soul, as you continue to listen, I want you to feel the stillness of this moment. You are here not by chance, but by divine design. Your angels have led you here because there is something urgent they need you to hear. You are standing in a season where destiny and opportunity are colliding. Heaven is opening a door for you, and this door carries the energy of divine love, healing, and alignment. The message is simple, yet profound. Don't miss this soulmate opportunity, because it's now or never. The angels say this message comes with a divine warning wrapped in grace. Not a warning meant to scare you, but to awaken you. Because sometimes we pray for miracles, yet when they come, we hesitate. We ask God to reveal our soulmate, yet when the signs appear, we doubt. We ask for clarity, yet when truth stands in front of us, we retreat in fear. Beloved, the angels are saying that hesitation can cost you what heaven has prepared. Can feel in your spirit that you've been sensing something special about someone. You've felt that magnetic pull, that spiritual recognition that defies logic. You may have tried to dismiss it or tell yourself it's not the right time, but deep down you know it's divine. You know it because every time you try to move on, the connection keeps returning. Every time you try to silence it, your heart whispers their name. That's not coincidence. That's divine timing calling you forward. The angels want you to know that God is orchestrating this moment with precision. He has been preparing you for this connection for a long time. Every heartbreak, every closed door, every lesson, it was shaping you for this very opportunity. And now that the window is open, heaven is saying, don't let it close without stepping through it. You may be asking yourself, how do I know this is truly my soulmate? Your spirit already knows. The evidence isn't in dramatic gestures, but in peace. When you think of this person, your heart softens. There's a sense of calm even in the unknown. You feel safe in their presence, even without many words. They inspire you to grow closer to God, to become a better version of yourself. This is what divine love feels like. It lifts you, it purifies you. It draws you toward purpose. 1 Corinthians 13-7 reminds us, love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Divine love isn't perfect, but it's patient. It doesn't demand perfection. It calls forth potential. And your angels are saying that this love opportunity before you is not about fantasy, it's about destiny. However, they're also warning that fear and pride can make you miss it. Sometimes the greatest test before a blessing is the test of humility. God may be asking you to reach out first, to forgive, to express your heart, or to let down your guard. Don't let ego stand in the way of your miracle. Proverbs 18:12 says, "Before destruction the heart of man is haughty, but humility comes before honor." That means humility is the key to the door that heaven is opening for you right now. Your angels are saying that your soulmate feels the same pull you do. They sense your energy. They think of you often. They may even dream of you. But they are also fighting their own fears. They may be uncertain, cautious, or unsure how to approach. Heaven is working in both of you simultaneously, softening hearts and aligning circumstances. Sometimes God doesn't move until both souls are ready. That's why this message is urgent. It's a reminder that readiness is here. The angels are saying that divine timing isn't just about God's plan. It's also about your response. The moment is here. The blessing is available. But it requires your participation. You may feel like saying, "God, I'll wait for them to move first." But sometimes you are the one chosen to take the first step. You are the vessel through which obedience unlocks breakthrough. Remember, faith without action is dormant. James 2:26 tells us, "As the body without the spirit is dead, so faith without works is dead also." So what does it mean to act in faith right now? It may mean sending a message you've been afraid to send. It may mean forgiving someone who hurt you, releasing the past so that love can flow again. It may mean opening your heart to someone new that God has placed in your path. The angels are saying that whatever the step is, take it. Because this opportunity is time sensitive. God has arranged the timing perfectly, but if you hesitate too long, the season will shift. This doesn't mean you should act impulsively. It means you should act faithfully. Follow the peace. Peace is heaven's confirmation. If your spirit feels calm and assured about this connection, even amidst uncertainty, that's your yes. If your heart feels aligned when you pray about them, that's your confirmation. Philippians 4:7 says, "And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus." This peace is not something you manufacture, it's something you feel deeply in your spirit. That's how God speaks to you, beloved. The angels are also showing that this opportunity isn't just about romance. It's about healing and purpose. This person isn't coming into your life to fill an empty space. They are coming to walk beside you on your spiritual journey. Together, you will bring out each other's purpose. This connection carries divine assignment. That's why it feels so different from anything else you've experienced. It's not temporary. It's eternal in essence. Ephesians 2:10 says, "For we are God's masterpiece, created in Christ Jesus to do good works, which God prepared in advance for us to do." That includes divine partnerships. Your connection is part of those good works prepared in advance. When you and your soulmate align, it's not just love, it's ministry, it's impact, it's light in the world. That's why the enemy has tried to delay or distract you from it. The closer you get to destiny, the louder the noise becomes. Confusion, fear, doubt, all of it intensifies when you're near breakthrough. But don't be deceived. The chaos is not a sign of destruction. It's a sign that something holy is emerging. The angels are reminding you that you have prayed for this moment. You asked God to show you the truth. You asked for divine confirmation. And here it is. The opportunity is before you. The door is open. Don't miss it because of fear, delay, or the illusion that you have unlimited time. When God moves, He moves swiftly. When the Spirit aligns two hearts, it happens suddenly. Acts 2:2 says, "Suddenly a sound like the blowing of a violent wind came from heaven and filled the whole house where they were sitting." The word "suddenly" is how heaven operates. One moment everything seems still, and the next, everything shifts. That's what's happening for you now. The angels say that in the coming days or weeks, you may receive a clear sign, perhaps a conversation, an encounter, or even a dream that will point you toward this soulmate opportunity. When it comes, you will feel it in your spirit. That's your moment. Step forward, speak, respond. Don't let fear steal your miracle. God doesn't want you to live in regret. He doesn't want you to look back months from now and say, "I wish I had trusted that feeling. I wish I had moved when I was called to." Heaven's timing is precise. When you align with it, everything flows effortlessly. But when you resist, you prolong your blessing. Romans 8:28 reminds us. And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose. Even if you feel uncertain, know that God is working all things for your good, including the courage you need to act now. Beloved, I can feel your heart softening as you hear this. You know this message is for you. Your angels are surrounding you, assuring you that you are safe to trust this process. They are guiding your steps, opening the path before you. You are not walking alone. Take this moment and speak this affirmation out loud. I am ready to receive divine love. I am open to God's timing. I will not miss what heaven has prepared for me. Now type it below in the comments. Blessed and ready. These words carry power because they are a declaration of faith. And beloved, don't forget to like this video if this message has touched your heart. It helps more souls hear what heaven is speaking today. Make sure to subscribe to Sacred Echoes 1 and click the notification bell so you never miss the next divine word that may change your life. The angels are saying your story is unfolding even now. What seems uncertain will soon become clear. The love that's meant for you is not drifting away, it's drawing closer. The key is to act in faith when the moment arrives. Stay tuned, because in the next part of this message, we'll go even deeper into the divine signs your angels will send to confirm this soulmate connection, and how to walk in spiritual readiness so you never miss what God has ordained for you. Remember, beloved, heaven's timing is perfect, but your faith activates it. The door is open now. Don't let it close. Beloved soul, as you sit here listening to these words, I want you to let go of every distraction and just focus on your heart. Feel that gentle warmth within you, that peace that tells you something greater is unfolding. The angels are still speaking, and their message grows stronger. Your window of opportunity for divine love is opening right now. This is not just another season. This is the season. You have prayed for this, cried for this, and longed for this connection, and heaven is saying, now is the appointed time. You've probably felt it already, a restlessness, a pull in your spirit that you can't quite explain. Maybe you've been sensing that change is near, that love is close, that something sacred is trying to reach you. Beloved, that feeling isn't random. That is divine energy stirring. It's the vibration of destiny calling out to you. The angels want you to know that this stirring means your soulmate is also feeling the same energy. They might not be able to put it into words, but their spirit is awakening to the truth that something, or rather, someone is missing from their life. And that someone is you. This connection has always been part of heaven's plan, but timing is everything. There are moments when God aligns two paths so precisely that missing it would mean delaying years of growth and joy. And right now, heaven is aligning yours. That's why you're hearing this message today, because the angels don't want you to overlook the signs. One of the first signs they're sending is heightened awareness. You've started noticing things differently. You see patterns, repeated numbers like 111, 333, or 777. You've caught yourself thinking of someone at the exact same time they reach out or cross your mind. You've had dreams so vivid they linger even after you wake up. These are confirmations from your angels, signals that the divine plan is moving. Sometimes we doubt these signs, thinking they're coincidences. But remember, beloved, there are no coincidences in God's design. Psalm 37:23 says, "The steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, and he delights in his way." Your steps are being ordered. The very rhythm of your days is being orchestrated to lead you toward this connection. Your angels are showing me that this soulmate connection isn't just about love, it's about timing, courage, and destiny. For too long, fear and uncertainty have kept one or both of you from moving forward. But now, that energy is breaking. Heaven is giving you both the courage to act. Fear no longer has permission to delay your blessings. I know it can feel scary. I know it's hard to trust when you've been hurt before. You might ask, what if I open my heart again and it ends the same way? The angels are saying, this time is different. This time is divine. This love is being guided and protected by heaven itself. Isaiah 41:10 says, "Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." God isn't asking you to walk into this blindly, He's walking into it you. Every step you take toward this connection, He is already there, ensuring that it unfolds exactly as it should. For many of you, the angels say this is a reconnection. You've known this person before, perhaps in this lifetime or perhaps in another. There's a reason it feels so familiar, so intense. The connection is ancient. It's spiritual. It goes beyond what words can explain. That's why, no matter how much time or distance passes, the pull remains. Love that is ordained by heaven doesn't die. It simply waits until both souls are ready. And the angels are saying, both of you are ready now. You've been through seasons of preparation, seasons of heartbreak, growth, and healing. God has used every challenge to refine you. And now, both of you stand stronger, wiser, and more spiritually awake than ever before. But beloved, readiness doesn't just mean waiting. It means responding. You cannot just stand at the doorway and watch the opportunity pass. God has brought you to the threshold, but it's up to you to step through. Revelation 3:8 says, "I have set before you an open door, and no one can shut it." That door is open now. The question is, will you walk through it, or will you let hesitation hold you back? The angels are showing that the next few weeks will bring divine moments, small chances that carry great meaning. A conversation that opens your heart, a message that arrives at the perfect time, a face that appears when you least expect it. Don't brush these moments aside. These are not accidents. They are orchestrations. And beloved, when you feel the nudge to act, when your heart tells you, reach out, speak, forgive, respond, don't silence it. That's the Holy Spirit guiding you. God doesn't shout. He whispers. And He's whispering to your heart right now saying, this is the time. You may feel unsure, but that's okay. Faith doesn't mean having no fear, it means moving despite it. Hebrews 11:8 tells us, by faith Abraham obeyed when he was called to go out to a place that he was to receive as an inheritance. He went out, not knowing where he was going. You don't need to know every detail. You only need to trust that God's hand is guiding you. Sometimes, the angels say, you'll feel a spiritual push that feels like a rush of peace and nervous excitement at the same time. That's how you'll know it's God. Fear brings anxiety. Faith brings peace. If you feel peace in the decision to open your heart, that's heaven's confirmation. Now, let's talk about your soulmate side for a moment. The angels are saying this person has been carrying emotional burdens too. They've been praying for clarity, for healing, for courage. They've been through trials that made them cautious, but they are feeling your pull. Your light has touched their heart in ways you don't even realize. They may not say it yet, but you are already helping them heal just by existing in their life. For some, this message means that communication is coming. Maybe you haven't heard from them in a while, or maybe things have been quiet. But heaven is working on their heart. They are being nudged toward honesty, vulnerability, and truth. God is stirring their spirit, urging them to take action before this season passes. For others, this may be about someone new, someone you haven't yet met, but whose energy you're already feeling. The angels are saying, prepare your heart, because this connection will come suddenly. It will feel effortless. You won't have to chase or question it. It will feel like something you've been waiting for your whole life. The key now is alignment. Stay close to God. Keep your energy clean and your faith strong. Do not allow negativity or past wounds to cloud your perception. Psalm 37:4-5 says, delight yourself in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart. Commit your way to the Lord. Trust in Him, and He will act. When you stay aligned with Him, He acts on your behalf. The angels want you to start speaking life over this connection. Declare blessings, not fear. Speak love, not doubt. Say with faith, Lord, if this is your will, let it unfold in peace and divine timing. Speak as though it is already happening, because words carry creation power. Proverbs 18:21 reminds us, the tongue has the power of life and death. What you speak, you create. So speak faith. Speak readiness. Speak love. And while you wait, don't just wait idly. Prepare your spirit. Let go of grudges. Forgive the past. Make room for what's coming. God cannot fill a heart that is still occupied by pain. Empty yourself of resentment so love can find its home in you. The angels are showing that this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. When heaven says now, it's because alignment has finally been achieved. Every delay, every lesson, every closed door was preparing you for this. To miss it would be to let the preparation go to waste. You are ready. They are ready. The time is now. And beloved, please hear this. You do not have to chase what is meant for you. All you have to do is be willing and open. The right person will recognize your spirit. The right love will not make you question your worth. It will honor you, cherish you, and bring peace to your soul. Say it with me now. I am ready. I am open. I will not miss what God has prepared for me. Let those words sink deep into your heart. They are more than affirmations. They are agreements with heaven. If this message has resonated with you, take a moment to like this video. It helps more souls find messages like this that may be exactly what they need to hear. And if you haven't already, subscribe to Sacred Echoes 1 and click the notification bell so you never miss another word from heaven. Write in the comments below, blessed at end, ready as your declaration that you are ready for the divine opportunity that's unfolding right now. The angels see every word you write in faith. Beloved, this is your moment. The angels are aligning everything for you. Don't look back. Don't doubt. Don't hesitate. When love knocks, open the door. Because this time it's real, it's divine. And it's now or never. Stay close, because in the next part of this message, we'll go even deeper into the final stages of this revelation. How to walk in divine confidence. Recognize when heaven gives the final green light. And ensure that when this love arrives, you are fully ready to receive it. Heaven is still speaking, beloved, and your story is just beginning. Beloved soul, as we bring this message to a close, I want you to pause and feel the stillness in your spirit. The angels are still with you, whispering gently, reminding you that this is your moment. The window of divine opportunity is open right now. Heaven has aligned this exact season in your life so that you can step into the love, the healing, and the destiny that God has written for you. You are not here by coincidence. You were guided here because your heart is ready to receive what heaven has been preparing all along. The angels are saying, do not miss this. What you have prayed for, cried over, and waited for is now within reach. You've done the work, you've healed, you've learned, and now all that's left is to trust. This is your moment to say yes to love, yes to faith, and yes to God's perfect timing. Beloved, the message is simple. The time is now. Don't let fear or hesitation make you miss what your spirit already recognizes. When God moves, He moves suddenly. When His blessing comes, it comes with peace. Follow that peace. Let it guide you, because it will never lead you wrong. If this word has touched your heart today, I want you to take a deep breath and say out loud, I am ready. I trust God's timing. I will not miss my blessing. And as an act of faith, type in the comments below, blessed and ready. This is your declaration to heaven that your heart is open and your spirit is aligned with divine opportunity. If you felt this message speak to your soul, please share this video with your friends and family. You never know who else might need this reminder that love, healing, and divine timing are still possible. Someone you know may be one click away from the breakthrough they've been praying for. And if you haven't already, take a moment right now to like this video, subscribe to Sacred Echoes 1, and click the notification bell so you'll be the first to receive every new divine message we share. Each one is filled with words from the heart of heaven, messages of faith, love, hope, and destiny, to remind you that you are never walking this journey alone. Thank you for spending this time here. You are part of this growing family of faith and light. Remember, your angels are always with you. God is not finished with your story, and the best is still ahead. Until we meet again in the next video, stay faithful, stay open, and stay expectant. Your miracle is unfolding even now. Walk forward with confidence, beloved, knowing that you are loved, chosen, and guided by heaven's hand. May God's peace surround you. May His love fill you. And may His light guide your every step. I'll see you again in the next message here on Sacred Echoes 1. Stay blessed, stay ready, and keep shining your divine light.